Business and enterprise architecture can be very complementary to the success of Agile programs and projects, increasing the odds of reaching your targeted business outcomes. Too many projects initiated by traditional businesses fail to deliver meaningful business outcomes in a reasonable time frame. According to Gartner, 90% of corporate leaders view digital as a top priority, yet 83% of leaders struggle to make significant progress on digital transformation. The Boston Consulting Group says that still 75% of transformation efforts fall short of their targets in terms of value generated, timing, or both. The three common root causes for the failure of large business transformation initiatives are the lack of transparency, inadequate transformation management methods, and management disengagement. Lack of transparency. Leaders of business transformation initiatives or programs don't have a broad view of the firm's strategies and are unable to prioritize among all their programs those that really matter. They end up having too many projects for the resources allocated to them. Too long delivery cycles. Traditional transformation management methods drive programs into long delivery cycles. Inflexible, multi-year detailed milestones determined in the early stage of programs are not adequate for Agile companies. Management disengagement. Top management must resist the urge to delegate their key responsibilities to project managers, who should be responsible for planning, alignment, and problem resolution but usually lack a deep understanding of the evolving strategies of the organization. Business and enterprise architects should get involved in Agile projects in any one of these 5 dimensions: strategic and tactical dimension, finance and priority determination, program and project planning delivery, project delivery regular checkups, and measurement of success. Strategic and tactical. Enterprise architects can assist management in disseminating and translating business strategies and goals at a higher frequency into tactics and objectives at lower levels and horizontally everywhere in the organization. The business model canvas is a very frequent way of determining the business model and strategies of an organization. It includes 9 dimensions, 2 of which are particularly important in a customer-driven context: value propositions and client segments. Items in each one of these boxes should have one of several matches in the other dimensions. Another way of establishing strategies and goals is to use the business motivation model. A mission consists of strategies that are high-level plan items that also include short-term tactics. Goals are derived from strategies. A goal is the desired result that an organization envisions, plans, and commits to achieve within a finite time frame. As for objectives, they are essentially short-term goals. Objectives are derived from tactics. It's usually easy to find strategies and tactics. It's much harder to extrapolate goals and objectives from business managers. Finance and priority determination. Customer-driven value streams and measured business capabilities are very useful to define the financing and priority levels of Agile programs and projects. Customer journey maps are not strictly speaking part of business architecture but are much easier to understand for many business stakeholders. EAs just need to link each customer journey step to their corresponding value stages, part of a value stream, as shown in this diagram. Finding the enabling capabilities of a value stream and measuring them will allow EAs to enumerate quickly the problematic capabilities that should be prioritized over others. Using elements from their enterprise architecture model, EAs can accelerate the definition of requirements, epics, and user stories that are necessary to the delivery and execution of programs, projects, and sprints. Furthermore, in large Agile programs, there will frequently be redundant projects and sub-projects. EAs have the necessary expertise to detect them. Like this definition of an epic. Using elements from their business and enterprise architecture model. With their description. Parents and children. Relationships. And measurements. Furthermore, in large Agile programs, there will frequently be redundant projects and sub-projects. EAs have the expertise to detect them, allowing a quicker delivery and higher resource allocation to non-duplicated projects. For example, Project B is very similar to sub-project G11. Project G11 does not need to be delivered. Project delivery regular checkups. During the Agile project delivery, EAs should get involved to ensure that regular checkups from key members of the Agile delivery team are made, including product managers, system architects, release train engineers, and business owners. In SAFe, for example, Architects need to get involved at all levels of the Agile activities, from very strategic activities to the more tactical ones. Enterprise architects and business architects should get involved most of the time at the following activity levels: portfolio management, value stream management, and product management. Solution architects also play an essential role in SAFe. They are involved in product management and ownership and interact with value stream engineers, release train engineers, and sometimes with Scrum Masters. As for the system or application architects, they are engaged with product ownership and software development and testing, and they work with release train engineers and Scrum Masters. Measurement of success. Your application is performing according to specs and is available 99.99% of the time. You've delivered your Agile projects on time and within budget, and yet you failed at reaching your business outcomes. In such cases, EAs can be instrumental in finding out what went wrong and to find appropriate ways to make sure that it happens less often. For example, EAs will use many of these common customer-centric measurements mentioned in this table. Including business architecture within your Agile practice will usually generate very high ROI. The benefits of business architecture outweighs a lot its costs. Benefits include strategic value contribution, strategic and tactical delivery improvement, and operational Agile delivery improvement. Shouldn't you start using business and enterprise architecture to increase the odds of reaching the targeted business outcomes of your Agile programs and projects?